welcome to my channel, Once Upon a Wonder. My name is Lauren, and whether you are new here or returning, thank you so much for watching. I am so happy you're here. I'm here today with another collab for you all. This one is hosted by Sara from SarasDisneyMagic. I think I participated last year and it was really fun, so I definitely wanted to do it again this year. It is the top 10 pins of 2025. So originally I thought maybe that was only pins we've gotten in 2025. And for me, that honestly hasn't been a ton. Because I've tried to be an adult lately and, you know, budget, and have a big trip coming up soon and all this stuff. So I've been trying not to buy pins as like freely as I have in the past. I've still been trading and stuff like that, but so anyway, tangent. But I believe it's just our favorite pins like as of right now in 2025. So I could do that, but we had to pick 10. Only 10, so I know that's very difficult for a lot of people. I was staring at my boards for a little while thinking about what I could show. I did participate in this collab last year, so I should have went and looked at what I showed, so I'm not doing like the exact same 10 pins, because I could do that easily. But my favorite pins kind of change from day to day and week to week and month to month, so I picked 10. Bottom line, I picked 10, and I'm going to show them to y'all. That's what's happening. Like I said, this collab is hosted by Sara from SarasDisneyMagic. She is a pin queen. She shows the best pins, I've got to say. She does authentic, gorgeous fantasy pins, overseas pins, Loungefly, all of it. All the above, pink a la mode, all the pins. If you want some pins, go check out her channel. She is fantastic. Also, everyone participating will be linked down below, so make sure to check them out. Collabs like this are very dangerous because you watch all the videos and you're like, I've never seen that pin and I need it. So your pin ISO list gets like longer and longer as you watch these videos. But it is so fun, and thank you so much for having me, Sara. I really appreciate it. I'm always so happy to participate. So without further ado, let's get into the pins. I always look at mine and I'm like, these aren't like, I don't know, they're not like spectacular and huge and pins, but that's kind of my style. These are just the pins I've really gravitated towards, really liked this year for different reasons, and I'll try to explain why without getting too long-winded. So the first one, these are in no particular order. The first one, everyone's going to be like, what is this? Why do you even, get off my screen. So the first one, I'll tell you why. This is Morph from Treasure Planet. If you do not already know from me screaming it from the rooftops, this is Morph. He's a little sidekick from Treasure Planet. He is like Long John Silver, the villain's little sidekick who kind of becomes Jim's. Anyway, the reason I picked him, he's from that Pixie Plush mystery collection that came out, I believe, last year. He's adorable. He kind of looks like he has like seams kind of on him right there. The reason I picked him was literally because he was included. Morph and Treasure Planet are never included in any pins, any pin sets. I was shocked. As soon as I saw he was in it, I ordered 2 bags, I think, from Connie. From Connie's Magic Mail. If you need pin pickups, merch pickups, Disney pickups, go check her out. Anyway. Literally, this is why I picked this pin as one of my top 10. It's because he was included, and I just had to have him. I was so excited to see a Treasure Planet pin. It never happens, and I needed it immediately. So he made it. He made it onto my top 10, and then it turns out he's part of the like Disneyland Hidden Mickeys, the pink set, and I believe I just traded for him at the last Pin and Pop event that we just had. So I'll probably have another one coming very, very soon that's very similar to this. But if there's a Treasure Planet pin that I can get for a decent trade or a reasonable price, I'm getting it. So that's why he was my number one, simply because I was so excited that he was included. One of my favorite movies was included in like a mainstream mystery set. So that's number one. All right, number 2, again, no particular order. I believe I got this pin last year again. This is part of a little set that came out. On Shop Disney only, I think. And it is, I believe they're like Tales of the Sword. There are a few of these. There's Mickey. There's Robin Hood. There's Tinkerbell. Sword in the Stone, and maybe like the 3 Donald's nephews, I think. But I really liked this little series. I kind of wish they would come out with more. They're really well done. The backer, I should have grabbed the backer card. It is just as cool as the pin. So this one, actually, I was not able to get on Shop Disney. It sold out incredibly quickly. But the amazing Sandra from Creatively Sandra had an extra, and I believe we traded, or she sold it to me, and for cost, and I was just thrilled. So it's kind of Kingdom Hearts themed. I also love Kingdom Hearts, the video game, if y'all don't know. There's a quote on it. It says, there will always be a door to the light. The sword on it is the Keyblade, which is the kind of weapon used in Kingdom Hearts. The glitter on this is just stunningly fantastic with the gold and the blue. The little Mickey is raised, so that's a really cool little element there. And then Mickey's kind of in the robes as, like he is in the game Kingdom Hearts. I've shown a couple Kingdom Hearts pins lately, and I feel like I need to go play it again. It's on the PlayStation 2, which I believe we have somewhere. So just really, really liked this pin, like the series. I really appreciated the backer card with it. I would love to see more. Oh, there's a Winnie the Pooh one too that just popped into my head. But I would really like to see more of these. These are really cool. So that was another one, and it was different. It was really different, I thought, little series from a lot of other ones they've done. Okay, number 3, we have, this is an older pin. I think I've gotten it within the past year. I don't really remember, but the year on the pin is 2008. It is part of the Main Street Gazette collection, which I've started really liking. It is a 3 of 12 limited edition of 2000. And it is Mickey, I believe, is he Scoop Sanderson? Is that the right name? I forget. He's like a Main Street character from Magic Kingdom. And he's with the Tower of Terror. He's like measuring it. It is pin on pin, if you can see. Really, really like that. And I love little Pluto down here, who's like a toy. He's on wheels, which I think that's really, really cute. So I really like this pin. It's a little vintagey, as you could say. The back is kind of sandblasted there. Definitely an older pin. I like how Mickey comes off the pin. So this is Tower of Terror. Got to represent Tower of Terror under my top 10. And I just really like this one. This is a whole series, like I said. I think I have a Pirates of the Caribbean one. I've seen like Soarin' and maybe Expedition Everest. Is that too new? I don't remember. But anyway, I've seen a few of these. I think this is a really cool series. I would like to get some more of these because I do collect attractions. So there's that one. Alrighty. Number 4. This is, you'll probably see it and understand why I had to have it. This is a pink a la mode pin. I haven't bought a lot of pink a la mode pins lately. Nothing against it, to be honest. There just really haven't been a bunch of pins that I've needed. And they are constantly coming out with new ones. But this is the one, I really liked this little series they came out with. And of course, these are the characters that I needed. And it is the Robin Hood storybook set with Prince John and Robin Hood. I thought this series was very well done. I really liked the style. I love the book element background. The glitter on it is great on Robin Hood and like Prince John's fur cape there. I like how it comes off the pin on pin with the arrow. And Prince John, I wish Sirhis was on it, but I think it was just like the main, I don't remember. Was it the main villain and the kind of the hero on these? I don't remember the full series, but I just really, really liked this pin. It's a good size. It has some weight to it. It's a double pin back. I believe these are limited. Did they say special edition now? Yeah, special edition of 300. I don't know if they're allowed to say limited edition anymore or why they changed that. Not a big deal. But yeah, I just think it's a very, very well done pin. This whole little series was very pretty. I think they sold out relatively quickly, but I definitely need this one for my Robin Hood collection up here. And it's a really pretty pin on that board. So very happy to have that one. All right, getting to maybe a little newer, I don't know. This series obviously has come out this year. And I've been trying to collect all of them. It's not the windows. I've given up on the windows. It's been next to impossible. But it is The Charming Carousel set. I love Carousel Horses. So I was super excited to see this little monthly series come out. Oh, real quick. I haven't taken off the backer card yet. I do really like the backer card. I think it goes fantastically with the pin itself. And the pin is just really nice. So there's the pin on its own. And this is the first one, the Winnie the Pooh. I've had Connie pick up the ones that I can, and I think I just traded for one at the Pin and Pop, maybe the Little Mermaid one. So here is that. I did not realize it spun at all until I actually got the physical pin. So that was just a really cool little element. I think these will look very, very cool, like in a frame all together. If I'm able to get all 12, we'll see. But I just really appreciate, I don't know, I really appreciated this series. I love the little details on it. Like there's a little bumblebee and the honey and the red balloon on it. And I appreciated that it's a little different from pins they've done in the past, I feel like. And it has a spinning element, which I think is very, very nice. Little extra that Disney put in. So really a fan of the series, and I'm looking forward to hopefully finishing this one this year. I'm not great at finishing sets. I don't usually try, but I went in with the mentality this year of just getting like the first ones in the sets that I might think that I want. Because then if I don't later on in the year and I can trade them, it's no problem. But at least I'll have it started because I've learned my lesson. I always skip like the first pin or two and then get screwed because they're just so expensive and you can't find them. All right. I think that's halfway. All right, so we're gonna keep going. So this one, I actually picked this one up at a in-person trade event, which is like the first one I've ever been to. There was one up kind of near us, and I just really, really liked it. It's kind of vintagey, but it's for the Walt Disney World 50th, so it's not that old. So 2022, it's a limited release. I do not remember seeing this pin. I assume it was on the parks, I don't know. But I found it in person at a trade event. And it's like an old Magic Kingdom map. I just thought that was really, really neat. It's like flat, but it is pin on pin there on the corner with the vintage logo. And I just thought it was a really, really cool pin. It's a pretty good size. The back I love because it's like that gunmetal black, which I really, really like. I just think that's really sharp. It has the 50th up there in the corner. And again, I wish like, I know it was like it was the Magic Kingdom, but I wish they would have had like every park in a map like this. I think it would have been really, really cool to have all four. But then again, like obviously the maps aren't going to be as old, but I think it would be really cool to have like a set of these. But I absolutely had to pick this one up. I remember when I was there, like I had it in my normal book because it was my first pin event. And I didn't really realize I should have brought like something separate to put the pins I was keeping. And I had so many people asked to trade for this after I grabbed it. So it was a popular one, and I'm glad I brought that home. So she lives up on my board up there, which is kind of just my general Disney board, the ones that don't fit on like my attractions and resorts and things like that. Okay, so actually I'm going to do the next kind of two together because why they're on my top 10 is kind of the same, but I can show them a little bit separately. So the next two I have are these two. See if you can guess why I am showing them together. So these two I picked because kind of like the reason for Morph, these are Carousel Progress pins. And again, you just really don't see these very often. And we got two last year, which was crazy. So the first one is part of the Walt Disney World Parade set. That was like the monthly pin series last year. I was thrilled to see Carousel Progress. So this is one of the parade floats. You have like the father, I think this is the grandmother back here. Yeah, she's playing like the VR system in the last scene, the Christmas scene. And then you have Rover in the front. I just think this was so cute. I was thrilled they included it. There's some nice little glitter elements down there. So happy that it was there, and I had to get this one immediately. I wish I would have gotten two just in case, just to have, but I was thrilled with one. I don't remember if I had this picked up or I had to go to Mercari, but I was just very happy to own it. I think maybe it was a pickup. I do not quite have all the parade pieces yet. I don't think I have Figment. Maybe Figment, the first one, like I said, is the last one I need, and I might have to just suck it up and get it somewhere so I can finish the set again. I think it'll look really pretty all together in a frame. So I was really happy with that. And then along the same lines, this was also a Carousel Progress pin with Mickey and Pluto kind of acting like the father and Rover. You kind of have him in the kitchen with the newspaper, the old-timey kitchen back there. Let me pull it off the back because I kind of forget why. Was it just annual? Oh, it was an annual pass holder pin. So I definitely had someone pick this up for me because I am not, unfortunately, an annual pass holder. Limited edition of 3,000. So there they are again. So this is like, what, 9 and 10? 8 and 9. 8 and 9 because kind of for similar reasons, but I was just so excited to see Carousel Progress getting some love this past year. There are those. All right, final two, then you can stop listening to me. So this one is from the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this past year, 2024. I was able to go with some amazing ladies from other YouTube channels. We had such a fun time, and they had pins exclusive to the event, which I didn't even look at until literally we were leaving that night, which was very late, obviously. And I should have probably checked first. So those pins were like, they're in the Emporium and you could not find them. Like I had to ask where they were. They were not on racks. They were like in baskets, like in like underneath things, like in shelves. So you just kind of had to pull, like they were all thrown all together, and they had multiple versions, like Mickey and Minnie, and I think like Pain and Panic and Chip and Dale and the hyenas from anyway, they were all just thrown in baskets. So you had to like dig through them, and it was kind of crazy. So I found this one, and I could not find another one. I'll just show you. This is the Winnie the Pooh characters from the Mickey's Not So Scary. I found this one in a basket as I was digging through, and literally I think maybe I got the last one. I could not find another one. I had it in my hand. People were asking where I found it. I was like, you can go look. I truly don't know if there's more. So I think I'm giving myself credit as getting the last one that night, but I don't really know for sure. But if there were more, there were not many, and you really had to dig. So this one came home with me. I was so excited. It is pin on pin with Tigger and Pooh. I really like the bright colors on this. I don't think it glows. There aren't any glow elements on it, but there are glitter. There is some glitter down there at the bottom. So it is limited release or limited edition 5,000. Nothing crazy, but Lord, it was hard to find. And it does say Mickey's Halloween Party up here at the top, which is kind of cool. I don't normally go for dated pins, but I did want one from this party. And this is the one I got. So there it is. Really, really cute. Happy I got it. I don't know. All right. Last but not least, this is probably my most recent addition. I'm sure you all saw the mayhem and drama that happened when this pin came out recently. I had absolutely no idea it was gonna be this hard to get. I put in a request for a pickup, just thinking it was a pin. And I didn't want it to resell or retrade or anything like that. I just truly wanted it for my collection. And it is the Dining with Disney Pizza Rizzo pin. Yeah, I had literally no idea what chaos this pin would cause. Not thinking, oh, Muppets is closing. It did not register. I did not know the chaos this pin would cause. I truly just wanted it because my husband, I know I mentioned it before, my husband especially, but we have this strange obsession, fascination with Disney pizzas. The little frozen pizzas you get. You could only get it Pizza Rizzo, Pizza Fari, Pizza Planet before RIP, with a little side Caesar salad. I don't know. There's something about them. We're obsessed with them. So that's why I wanted this pin. Did not register that Muppets is closing. This pin is going to be really sought after. Nope, nothing. Not at all. Just oblivious. So Connie obviously was unable to get it. Most people were. I think it sold out in like 5 minutes in the parks. It was wild seeing the pictures. But I was actually able to trade for it. I think a pretty reasonable trade on my end. I mean, a trade I was very happy with. And I own it. So on the bag, it's limited edition, 2,500. Nothing crazy on the bag, just the normal pin. I don't have any other Dining with Disney pins. This is the only one I plan on getting. The Ohana one was cool because our Hanas are like our favorite, so that would have been cool, but I'm not trying for it. I don't care enough to get it. But really happy I was able to get Pizza Rizzo. It has a really pretty metallic green background with that bright red. And of course, Rizzo the Rat right there on the top. So here it is. I keep telling my dog this is his inheritance. I say that with all my pins, but that's how I justify it. They're my dog's inheritance. But this one in particular, my husband, I told him about it, and he obviously knows I collect pins, but he just has no concept of like things are worth, or which I don't either half the time. But I told him about this one. He's like, oh my God. And he just like couldn't believe it. So I own a Pizza Rizzo pin. I'm very excited about it. I don't know. I think this was a lot of luck, but I truly did not realize the mayhem of Pizza Rizzo. And I guess I've never paid attention to like the monthly releases a lot of time because again, I'm not collecting them. And this year is kind of the first year I paid attention, but it just seems like it's wild out there. For all you ladies doing pin pickups and trying to get people pins, bless you, because it just seems like craziness lately. I don't know if it's just the pins that are coming out. People are more aware of them. Just the scalpers are more aware of it. I don't know. I don't know what is going on, but thank you ladies for all you do for pin pickups and getting us those pins when we can't get them ourselves. So that's all I have to say about that. But there are my top 10 pins in all their glory. There they are. Like I said, my favorite pins could change at any given time, but these are the ones I'm really, really liking or have appreciated this past year. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much, Sara, for inviting me to this collab. I cannot wait to see all the pins that you all show. It's just, like I said, it's a dangerous, dangerous collab in the best way because you just start adding to your list. Again, go make sure to check out everyone. They will be linked down below. Give them some love and support. Some pin love and support. All right. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Please comment below your favorite pin or if we are pin twins on anything. I would love to know. I love reading your comments. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I would love to have you. That is all I got for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.